しはできるようだな。このベジータ様とやり合えるとはなかなかだ。
What's going on, guys? Forever One Ghost here, coming back at you with another awesome anime discussion video of the Quintessential Quintuplets Season 2. The season finally ends it with the final episode, which I think aired yesterday, or today, or yesterday night. But anyway, the point to that point is the anime ended, and I kind of was a little upset about the ending, but I kind of know why, because they're going to actually give it a proper ending, which is fine, which I'm very much happier with, which is much easier for me to swallow than what I just saw in the last episode. But that's nor here nor there. So, if you guys haven't seen the anime, I definitely recommend you watch it. It's a good anime. Let's go back a little bit. Let's backtrack here. Futaro was assigned to help the sisters, the quintuplets here, of Yotsuba, Miku, Nino, Ichika, and Itsuki. So essentially, he was assigned to kind of tutor them so they can get better grades. At first, he was having a little bit of a difficult time because they were obviously not very well in what they could do, but he then eventually found their strengths in Season 1, and they all kind of started realizing, okay, this is helping, and he actually knows what he's doing, and they all kind of had a sense of a feeling that they kind of cared for him, right? But then in Season 2, they took that notch and turned it up by a little bit, like maybe up to 6 or 7. Where they all realized that they all loved him. They all cared for him in some way. So in their ways, kind of realizing that they had to take the big steps into kind of going into this direction, that direction, and going, we're going to try our hardest to get his attention, and we're going to do anything by any means. Which shouldn't have been the route that they would have gone to, but for me, I wish that they wouldn't have, because in that sense, it kind of almost destroyed their relationship as sisters, because I understand that they all want to try to impress him in some way. But in all reality, if you've seen the episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. And Yotsuba met him 6 years ago. And essentially, he's the girl he fell in love with. But she's willing to sacrifice everything to help her sisters out, because she loves them so much, she would rather give up on him for them. Excuse me. Which is kind of crazy. Because essentially, if she announced herself, she would have already won, and this wouldn't have never happened. But I know that they want to give a proper climax to the story, and I understand all of that. Excuse me. No, I don't have COVID, so for anyone who thinks I have it, don't you dare. So I understand where they're coming from with that, right? And I essentially agree that some things in this anime kind of made it so that they all realized at some point that they all cared for him. Especially Nina, who was even more so like kind of against him. Like, she wanted nothing to do with him until she realized, you know what? Man, she does care. Because then when she met the so-called cousin with the blonde hair, she realized it wasn't really him in Season 2. But you get what I mean. Point is, this anime essentially was a very good anime. I just didn't like how it kind of ended. Obviously, I know why, and now I know why, so I won't go as harsh on it, realizing what's going to happen in Season 3. I think Season 3 is just going to get to the point of who it's going to be. So, here's my process and my thought for all of you. Leave it in the comments below who you think is going to win, and let me know in the comments below how you feel about Season 2. Season 2, for me, I'll definitely say it was a 7 out of 10 for me. And where would I put this in love comedy? I would say essentially where I would leave it last time, maybe up the top 20. So anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Make sure to subscribe even more if you want to see more videos like this, and slap a like if you do. And stay awesome. Keep watching anime, and I'll see you guys next time.